Welcome to the Nicholas 11x12 technology. Today we're going to take a look at something I've never ever reviewed before, a digital audio recorder. Today we're looking at the Tascam DR-40 version 2 that should come with some improvements. The DR-40 currently costs around $195 to $200 US. That certainly isn't the cheapest digital recorder there is out there in the market, but you should also know there are recorders out there that cost much more than this one. This is a mid-range to high-end product. And just so you know, I bought this recorder myself, even though I didn't want to spend money on tech stuff for a while now, but it pretty much was an emergency. I've had several problems with my microphone I normally use to record the voiceovers for my videos, and to be on the sure side, I bought myself this digital audio recorder. In fact, all that you're hearing now was recorded with this Tascam DR-40. Just so you know, I'll try to keep this review as short as possible while still covering the most important topics. In the box is the DR-40 recorder itself, of course, 3 AA batteries that this device requires, and USB cable with a mini USB on one end, and last but not least, the manual along with the tilt foot. Alright, so here we have the Tascam DR-40 unit. I'll quickly introduce all the features, buttons and connections to you. First of all, on the top we have 2 stereo condenser microphones with 2 available positions. On default the mics are in the XY position, but you could also go for the AB position to get a wider, more surroundish recording. I prefer XY though. I like the fact that the mics are protected by these 2 metal bars here, just in case you'd accidentally drop the unit. Here we have the power on off button, which also is the home and stop button by the way. Obviously that's play, and the red dot of course is record. To record you have to press this button twice though. One press will just give you an input level check. Right here we have the standard navigation buttons, menu, quick settings and so on. On the rear we have 2 XLR/TRS combo jacks, allowing you to connect up to 2 external 48 or 24 volt phantom powered microphones. It's great that Tascam has added these metal clips here that hold the cables in place. In the middle we have the 2.5mm TRS Remote Jack. On the left side we have the 3.5mm Headphone Out/Line Out to monitor your audio in real time. Then a switch with 3 options: line recording, internal mic, and internal mic and or external phantom powered mics. Then here we have the hold switch to pretty much lock the device when recording to prevent you from pressing any button such as stop that would stop your important recording. The last 2 buttons here are for the input level. On the right side is the mini USB connection. You can use that port to either transfer the audio files to your computer or power up this DR-40 with a power bank, for example, instead of the AA batteries, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, as you know me. Thanks a lot Tascam for allowing us to power up this unit via USB. The AA batteries don't even have to be installed when powering this unit up with a power bank. Then behind that rubber cap is the SD card slot. You can install up to a 256GB SDXC card, that's very nice. Also, Tascam includes a standard 2GB SD card for you to start off. I already replaced it with a 32GB card. On the bottom are 4 soft padded feet to place this unit down on the table, for example, and right here is the built-in 0.3 watt mono speaker. Under this door here is where the 3 AA batteries go in. Of course, there's the standard tripod mounting hole that's a must anyways. This unit comes with a standard LCD display with a backlight. The display quality and performance isn't really good, but I don't care about that when it comes to an audio recording device. Oh, and I forgot these 3 buttons here. 1-2 solo is the internal mic only. 3-4 solo are the 2 external mics, and the 3rd button is recording mode, which pretty much is self-explanatory. Using this DR-40 unit, and by that I mean navigating through the menus, setting things up and so on, is dead easy. You are given all the information you need. I haven't given you a lot about the specs though. The DR-40 can record WAV, BWF wave with metadata, and MP3 of course. When using WAV or BWF you can record with up to 96 kHz and up to 24-bit. MP3 up to 320 kilobits per second. Also you can record in mono and stereo as well as with up to 4 channels when recording with the internal mics combined with 2 external ones. This device also offers you a low cut filter with values of 40, 80 and 120 Hz at max. Probably the best feature on this DR-40 is the dual track recording option, which basically records a second copy of your audio track in real time as well, but with a lower input level of up to -12 decibels to avoid clipping. So if your main recording is peaking, you still have your safety track. I'd recommend having this option set to -12 decibels at all times to be on the sure side if you decide to use that feature. Keep in mind, when having this feature on, you'll take up twice the space on your SD card, since you're storing a second copy of it on the SD card. So in my case, with my 32GB SDXC card, I practically only have 16GB available. But I'll leave that dual track feature on, I love it. Also, you'll get to see the orange LED lights when any of these features mentioned here are enabled. Dual track is on, therefore it lights up, as you can see. On the right is the peak LED. Once your recording peaked, a red LED will light up. Unfortunately, Tascam didn't include a windscreen or anything of that kind. I tried talking into the internal mics, but you get to hear that breathy sound real often, especially when pronouncing words with the letter P. Luckily, I have this windscreen from a different microphone I didn't use, and I just put that onto this DR-40 and it works well and fixed that problem. Now let's do some audio tests. Now this is the Tascam DR-40 with the windscreen I put onto the internal microphones. Test poker face. Alright, this is the Tascam DR-40 with its internal microphones without any windscreens whatsoever. Test poker face. And now a quick audio test with both my Tascam DR-40 digital recorder and my Rode VideoMic Pro DSLR microphone through the Canon 600D. I wonder which of these mics sounds better, cleaner or more natural. All I can say for now is it's easier to record with the Tascam DR-40 since I only need a single device to record my voiceovers, so yeah. Right now, I'm about 10 centimeters away from the microphones. Now I'm about 2 meters away. The sound quality should decrease drastically. Alright, both of these microphones sound awesome, in my opinion. Still, they sound completely different at the same time as well. Please let me know which do you think or do you like more. I'll be using the Tascam DR-40 for future videos, since it's a lot easier to record with this device than my ghetto method by using the Rode DSLR mic connected to a DSLR camera, then shooting video with that camera to just extract the audio track later on in the editing process. The Tascam DR-40 digital audio recorder does its job well, although I did hear a bit more noise with this one than with my old configuration, but I think that's okay. This device has great features to offer, and I like the fact that you can hook up to 2 phantom powered mics to this audio recorder. I don't have such a mic yet, but who knows, maybe I'll get one someday, hopefully sponsored. Again, it would have been nice if Tascam included a windscreen. But other than that, I'm very happy with this device and would therefore definitely recommend the Tascam DR-40 digital audio recorder. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe and visit nicholas11x12techx.com to see videos there earlier than on YouTube.